folks, welcome to Zerra's channel and let's talk news. And today I'm thinking to share with you some news from World of Warships development blog. You can read it for yourself, but for some of you does not have any time or just want to listen to my lovely voice, I would like to change. There are a couple of changes to some premium ships to US Alaska, but I will not talk about her. It's very slightly changed, but I will talk about British destroyers changes, which are pretty big changes in my honestly opinion, and I would actually expected those changes. And huge big buffs to new oncoming French destroyer Le Terrible and the battleship Jean Bart. I will actually start with Jean Bart. Jean Bart. Anyhow, the new oncoming tier 9 French battleship. The only change, it's the Sigma. The Sigma was reduced from 2.0 to 1.9. That's all. Alright, let's talk about the French speed demon Le Terrible. Alright, she was kind of a mech. Probably she is kind of a hard and very special destroyer. However, it will be the fastest, close to 55 knots with the speed boost and speed flag. The ship, it's a speed demon. Now, of course, you may argue then that the damage output was crazy bad, and that's the reason Wargaming decided to buff and reduce the main battery from 7 to 6 seconds. So now she will have 6 seconds reload, and also increase the range. So this is stock configuration range from 11.24 to 12.27, which is good. Turret traverse speed is also increased from 7 to 10 degrees per second. And also the fire angle, and the biggest change is on the 5th turret. So you can, and that was a huge problem, she was too fast when the ship sailed very fast speed. She cannot keep up the turrets with the speed. Now from 7 to 10 degrees, it's pretty big buffs. Please let me know, are you fine with this? And same thing goes with the range. She also received a new type of torps, and the torpedo are now reloading stupid fast, only 77 seconds, and you have 9 of them. However, they are improved in many ways. So yeah, 77 seconds guys, without any perks or any module. Those new types of perch are actually much better in damage output. They do maximum damage 18,400 damage, but the range is now only 8 kilometers. Visibility it's 1.4, and speed is 65 knots. 65 knots is not bad, and 77 seconds, it's crazy. I repeat, it's crazy good. However, this ship pays that Wargaming decided to remove the smoke generator, so she won't have any smoke in my opinion. I do believe it's the first destroyer without smoke, but in cases that you think the Kaba, it's a speed demon, it's not. This is the speed demon himself. So if Wargaming probably would like to give them slightly more buffs to rudder shift, it should really will perform like trash can. Of course, the shell arcs and shell shell arc are not rail guns like Khabarovsk or Trashkent and so on, but it's still a long range HE spammer, and actually a crazy good torpedo boat. But you have one of the worst concealment in this game, so it's a very, I don't know, it's improved, and I hope the Wargaming will give some role, because I have very hard to see what kind of a play style this destroyer will have. But now guys, let's talk about more destroyer. We will talk about the the new changes for the British destroyer. All British destroyer from tier 6 to tier 10, including Cossack, will have new type of hydro, which is actually very, very good. And what is the damn change? Number of charges, 2 and 3 for standard and premium. So you have 3 charges with premiums, lasts for a whopping 180 seconds or 3 minutes, and recharge time 120 or 120 seconds. So what is the big change? Range of detection the ships is only 3 kilometers, which is really, really bad. However, detection of torpedo are whopping 3 kilometers. So this 3 kilometers hydro will have the tier 6 all the way to tier 10 British destroyer. And Wargame decide that those purpose or not to detect other destroyer, but to detect the torpedoes. Now, one of the biggest changes also received, it's the tier 9 and tier 10 118 millimeters guns, Jutland and Daring, and it has improved armor piercing shells, which allows you, like British cruisers, to penetrate and in a better way. So what should I say? It's more effective to use armor piercing shells in the tier 9 and tier 10 British destroyers. And something else, guys, they also receive heal. It's the first standard tier 9 and tier 10 British destroyer with heal. And what kind of heal they will receive? They will recover 1% HP per second, and you have 1 or 2, maximum 2 standard and premium. Of course, if you have Captain's Perk, then you might have more than them, but it's maximum 2 charges only. And recharge time, it's 180 and 120 for the premiums. Yeah, so basically penetration will occur between 30 and 90 degrees. Ricochet, it's possible at 22.5 to 30 degrees. Auto bounce will happen at 0 to 22.5. So yeah, it's in my honestly opinion very interesting, because remember, guys, tier 9 and tier 10 will have one of the best concealment in this game, and now we're going to decide to give them almost immune torpedo with 3 kilometers hydro and 3 kilometers ship's range, and something else. They also have the heal, so they are very, in my honestly opinion, hard to counter versus any other destroyer, because it's very unlikely that you can take them down ASAP. Remember, guys, that they have one of the best concealment in this game and heal, and the heal only have Kaba, Trashkent and Udaloy, not sorry, Grozovoy. Those 3 ships that have heal, right? But they have bad concealment. Those British destroyer will have, in my opinion, a little bit edge versus Japanese destroyers. So they are kind of screw this one up versus the Japanese destroyer, and they are really nasty. And I kind of like it, because let's face it, guys, the first heal from regular cruiser had the British cruiser line, right? So it, you know, should be normal, and I hope that Wargaming decide to give not just the tier 9 and tier 10 heal, but all the way from probably tier 6. I would hope so, but it is what it is. Please, guys, let me know what you think about all those changes. That's all I like for now. Please subscribe to my channel. Watch and read for yourself on Facebook, on developer blog, and please let me know, are you hyped? And this is the last question: Are you hype about the British destroyer? Would you try to grind them? Or the type of gameplay and play style you are playing, or you're just hoping for the Jean Bart, the new oncoming tier 9 French battleship? That's all for today, guys. Subscribe to my channel, and always, captains, fair seas and goodbye.